Hey, what's up, gang? Jackson here, your cat daddy. So a couple of weeks ago, I shot a video like this for you guys, all about life during the COVID lockdown, how that affects you and your cat family and really your whole animal-human dynamic in the house. Well, I have gotten slammed with questions. I asked for them and I got them in spades. Now I want to answer just a few of them, and I picked the ones that got asked a number of times because I assume that that's sort of taking the temperature of what's going on with you guys. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so the first one here is from Instagram. This is from @Lily and Zoe in Portland. My cat has become very clingy. She sleeps on my lap while I'm working or is very close to me. She's not normally this needy. Is it normal? You know, there's a couple of reasons why this might be happening. Cats and animals in general are energetic sponges. Because they can't really participate in the conversation the way we do here on this level, they're just picking up all of the energy we're putting out. And there is a lot of anxiety, no matter what we do, no matter how we pretend that things are normal. You are going back to work. And I don't know if you're Lily or Zoe, so I'll just pretend you're Lily. But Lily, you go back to work and you are trying to emulate normal, but there's stuff shooting off you all the time, and the other members of your household and your cat, who I assume is Zoe, is picking up on it. I need to be close to you because you may need it. I need to be close to you because I may need it. The bottom line is anxiety is everywhere. So my advice to you, spend some time. If Zoe comes up to you, lays across your keyboard, stop typing. Take a second. Breathe. Center with her. Let that happen. It'll open doors that you might not have realized even existed. So look at that. It's not really a problem. It's an invitation. All right, so the next question is again from Instagram, and Jay Wiska says, my cat has been biting at my arms and wrists while I'm working at the computer. I've been trying to carve out more frequent playtime, good for you, but obviously I have to get my work done too. Any thoughts on how to stop this behavior? Okay, so the question, let's think about this again. Any thoughts on how to stop this behavior? Okay, so if you know me and you followed what I have to say about cats, you know that just stopping something is just like putting the cap on a tube of toothpaste and stepping on it. It's gonna come out one way or the other, right? It's time to listen to your cat. If the biting is happening, it's basically saying, I'm not good. I'm not good. Whatever you did play-wise didn't drain that raw cat energy out of your cat. So two things I'm gonna recommend to you. Number one, check out the time when your cat is doing that time of day. So your cat's circadian rhythm is surging at that time. The best thing that you can do, back it up by about a half hour or so and play then, because then you're interrupting that cycle. You're bringing it down through play before it surges. Again, your cat needs to get that energy out. Second thing, pay attention to the quality of your play. Short bursts. You play hard because that's what they're built for. You let them rest. Bring them back up again. Let them rest. Your cat should be, when you're done, just laying on their side, man, and just going, yeah, I'm done. Follow it up with a meal. You have playtime, you have mealtime. Hunt, catch, kill, eat. What happens next? Groom and sleep. You're just interrupting and changing that circadian rhythm to match yours. Remember, their rhythm before this lockdown happened had nothing to do with yours, and now it does. So we have to adjust it and find that meeting point of rhythms and make a group rhythm that will take you guys through what could be a lengthy lockdown. All right, going on to our next COVID lockdown question, man. I'm telling you, there are a lot of this question right here. So this one is from Facebook, from Charity Schlereth, but it was also asked by, 50 other people. Charity says, I'm curious about what I should do when I have to go back to work again. Right now, I am working from home and my two cats love it. One is very clingy and I worry about him readjusting when I head back to the office regularly. How can I help him cope without feeling abandoned? That really is a wonderful question. Now, let's dig into it just a little bit. I've mentioned before that need to create a group rhythm in your home. In this case, Charity is going to go back to work. A couple things you can do to prevent what could be separation anxiety. Now, separation anxiety is a very common thing in cats. The thing about it is we don't recognize it as much because symptomatically it doesn't match what we're used to seeing in dogs, for instance, right? I've seen dogs who, within the first 15 minutes after someone leaves the house, they're trying to jump out the window. And I'm not even kidding you right now. I've seen it before. Or just destroy couches. And it all happens within 15 minutes of them leaving. Cats show it too, in different ways. Obviously peeing on things or scratching things up or just, actually just sinking into themselves a little bit, just getting depressed. So, how do we get through this? In a proactive way, the first thing that you can do is just pretend. Come up with a series of rituals that culminate in you leaving the house. So you just walk out, go take a walk or something. And your cat knows that you're gonna come back too. Try to do it during the time of day that you would normally leave for work. So, I'm just gonna give you a sample schedule of what you would do. You would get up in the morning, you go take a shower, get your coffee, do whatever it is that you do, come back and do a brief play session with your cat. Now I know that's really hard for folks, but during this adjustment session, I think it's really important. They get to do the hunt, catch, and kill. Then what do? You provide a meal. And as they're eating, you get yourself ready to go. Do not make a big deal out of leaving the house. That's a big mistake that a lot of folks make, which is the old, all right, honey, I'm leaving the house now. Nothing bad is going on. I'll be back. You take care. Your cat is hearing, oh God, the world is coming to an end. You're abandoning me. I hate you. That whole thing, right? While they're eating, you get ready. And one great tool to get you out of the house a little bit is the presentation of a food puzzle. These food puzzles are fantastic. I'm going to give you guys a link below where a couple friends of mine put together a great website about food puzzles, but it gives them, again, something to do. Now, that tells you that whatever the meal is that you're feeding, I wouldn't go overboard on it because you still want them a little hungry so they're motivated, and use their jackpot treat. That treat that they just have to have, never use it until you're about to leave the house. One more tip, you guys. I couldn't be more vocal about the benefits of getting one of those Wi-Fi enabled cameras. They're not that expensive. You can put them in the house anywhere you need to focus on. Like it could be in the bedroom one day, in the living room the next day, no problem. It is motion activated, it has night vision, and you can just rewind the whole day or watch it live and you can see if separation anxiety is happening. You can see what your cat is doing after you leave the house. So you don't have to make a big deal about leaving, and you can watch what's going on and adjust as needed. But thanks again, Charity, for asking that question, and everybody else who asked it as well. I just love the fact that you care so much, so good on you. All right, last question today is not actually a question. I get this from Carla Sealing Hayes on Facebook, and Carla says, can you please give a shout out to everyone working in veterinary offices, especially emergency clinics during this time? They're doing everything they've always done while having to find new ways of working. Carla, thank you for reminding me. And here's a big shout out to everybody working in the veterinary industry during this hard time. We've had to readjust what is an emergency, what is a vital thing to do. Hard decisions are being made. Trying to protect your animal clients, do best by them, having to do sidewalk pickups and socially distanced work. And I'm gonna tell you a story. We had one of our family members, one of our animal family members was sick, and we had to go to the vet. We had to sit in the parking lot while somebody comes up to us all, in a gown and mask, taking our beloved from us, coming back with a diagnosis, which was a hard diagnosis for us to handle. The vet then comes out and takes this moment out of his day to say, hey, you guys, I just want you to know I'm here. I'm so sorry it has to come down this way. I'm sorry I've got a mask on right now, but I am your vet, and I will do everything I can, even though you can't be there right now. That's going on all over the place. So give your vet a hug virtually. If you know a vet tech, give them a hug virtually. Shout them out whenever you can. Remember that it's hard work. Thank you, Carla, for reminding me, and much love to everyone in the veterinary world. Hang in there, everybody. And that's the message I want to give you as we go out of here. We'll do more of these questions. Just keep your eye out for the shout out on Facebook, on Instagram. I will let you guys know when I'm taking questions again. In the meantime, I know it's tough, you guys, but use this moment to bond even closer with your animal family. Remember, they're going through what you're going through. They just express it differently. But what we can do, what we know we can do, is just be together. Take moments to just, be together. Share energy. Let's get together Let's be a family. Thank you guys for all these questions. They've really been amazing. And all I can say is stay safe, stay strong, stay smart. I'll talk to you soon, you guys. Light, love, and mojo to you. Meow.